Are you feeling burnt out on scrambled eggs? Has cereal been your go-to breakfast for years and you're ready to step up your game? Are you ready to break all the breakfast rules and have some fun with this meal instead? Today I'm sharing my favorite unique and healthy breakfast ideas for busy moms.
Hey, welcome to the Kingdom Fit Moms podcast, where we believe that you can go on a journey to lose weight for the last time. I know you've tried all the things and you may not believe me yet, but when you do weight loss the Kingdom Fit Moms way, everything changes. You're in the right place if weight is constantly on your mind, you're confused about food, you're missing out on memories, and maybe even putting your dreams off for another day because this weight struggle is no joke. We're a community and we're on a mission to invite God into this weight loss journey so you can shed the burden and shine your light. I want you to start living and believing in the version of yourself that heaven sees. Let's get started.
Okay, it's that time of the week to celebrate some Fit Mom wins. And just as a reminder, inside of Fit Moms Academy, we have a community off of Facebook where you can get accountability and coaching and share your wins and really help keep that ball rolling in the right direction. So I just like to share what's going on inside that community. So our first post today is from one of our Fit Moms who titled her post Comfortable and Confident. She said, just wanted to celebrate that Kingdom Fit Mom's journey has led me to a place where I'm feeling comfortable and confident in my skin. I feel healthy and strong. Never before would I have posted a full body picture in my workout gear. Praise God for his design and plan for abundant health. And our second Fit Mom win is titled First Triathlon Since Kids. And it's a picture of one of our Fit Moms after she completed a triathlon. And she said, it poured rain, but I felt so much peace and enjoyed myself so much. The Lord was gracious to me. I was totally prepared for all 3 legs of the race. I ran my race instead of worrying about others. And he protected me from flat tires, not finding parking, a car that accidentally came on our course, blisters, bike falls in the rain, etc. Reclaiming health for generations to come. So we are celebrating both of you mamas, and notice how both of these wins had nothing to do with the scale, with the number, but the value of making your health a priority and just the trickle effect into every single area of our lives. So we are celebrating with you, and we can't wait to see what's next. So you want to lose weight, feel sexy again, regain confidence, and have energy all afternoon. But the thought of doing all that work to get there feels daunting. And what sounds even worse is putting in all this effort and then failing, wasting your precious time and energy only to end up exactly where you started. All right, no more wasting time, energy, and money. My program, Fit Moms Academy, is going to teach you how to lose weight with simple bite-sized steps that are sustainable and get the scale moving in the right direction quickly. I've had multiple students comment after dropping 5, 10, 20 pounds or more that they never knew it could be this easy. You log into your learning portal and literally every week I give you 1 or 2 bite-sized steps to implement so that by the time you're done with the program, you have an entire new foundation for health and you didn't even have to step foot in a gym or solely munch on carrots. I'm going to show you how hundreds of women have become set free from diet culture through simple and streamlined processes that allow you to not only see the scale drop, but learn how to let God heal you from why the struggle exists in the first place. So come into Fit Moms Academy so I can show you how to get to your goal weight faster than you thought possible. So you can stop hiding and start living out the amazing, unique, God-given call on your life in freedom. Hop down to the show notes or go to kelseywickenhauser.com/join today. Hello, Fit Moms. It's Kelsey Wickenhauser, and we're talking about breakfast today. And speaking of breakfast, I am recording this podcast early morning before breakfast and getting creative because, as many of you know, I have a little baby now. And you know how sleep goes with babies. I'm currently holding him, so if you hear the sounds in the background, I'm trying to get this podcast in while he's nursing or sort of asleep. but my voice keeps waking him up. So he'll just be a part of this, and I'll listen back in a few years and think, oh, that was cute. Anyway, so we are talking about breakfast. I wonder if you are like me and maybe get tired of eating the same things. So this is, of course, not an all-inclusive list that I'm going to give you, and I would love to know what unique breakfast ideas you are eating, so make sure that you hop into our Kingdom Fit Moms Facebook group to join the discussion. Okay, let's dive right in. So one of my favorite breakfast casseroles is not your typical hash browns with cheese breakfast casserole. At least that's how it's often made where I live. So this breakfast casserole, it has eggs, of course, and then sweet potatoes, a little bit of breakfast sausage, peppers, and onions. And you could even, if you want to keep it dairy-free, you could add coconut milk. So I'll put that recipe in the show notes, but it's delicious. Now, I will admit, my husband, he says breakfast casserole needs cheese, but I personally love this recipe, and I think you might too if you want something that feels refreshing. So hopefully this podcast today will also help release you from having certain expectations about what breakfast should be like. So one of the easiest things you can do for breakfast is to have yesterday's leftovers. I mean, you could even have a salad for breakfast. I know, you should try it. You could get that burger patty out, add some fruit. You could heat up some fajitas. You can have a roast. I mean, you could literally have anything from the day before, especially if it's high protein. I mean, go for it. And then you don't have to think about it. And maybe you have eggs later for dinner. Mix things up a little bit. All right, one of the other breakfasts that I am loving, and I got all my ingredients from Costco, where's my Costco fans, is a yogurt variation. So get yourself one of those big tubs of plain Greek yogurt. It'll last you a while. And get yourself some PB2 powder. So again, at Costco, you can buy a giant bag and add it to all the things. It's delicious. And then I like to add blueberries and some extra collagen. So it's really filling and protein packed and delicious. It tastes like you're eating dessert for breakfast. So I don't know. I'm a fan. You should try it and let me know what you like to add to your yogurt as well. Okay, another maybe unique, maybe not, breakfast idea for you is to get some cottage cheese. And you can add kind of whatever you want to it, but some of the things that I'm enjoying are peaches. We just bought, I don't know if where you live, maybe you live somewhere where peaches grow. I don't. Well, I think they do grow a little bit, but not as good as the Georgia peaches. So anyway, there's this peach truck that goes around, and we just bought a 25-pound box of peaches, which I thought for sure we'd freeze some of them. And we ate almost all of them as a family. They were delicious. Anyway, so add some peaches to your cottage cheese or cucumbers, pineapple, whatever fruit you want. Maybe some salt and pepper. And again, you're getting some protein in a more unique way. And this is great on the go as well. I like things sometimes if I have to get out the door with my kids that I can sort of eat as I drive. And this is one of them. Okay, another unique idea for you for breakfast is to make an omelet with last night's meat or last night's meal. You can get a mega protein boost by doing this. So some examples of what we have done, we've made BLT omelets, and this is delicious if you get yourself some goat cheese. In fact, I wonder, next time I go to Costco, I'm going to see if they have a big thing of goat cheese because, I don't know, I'm a fan. I love the way that it kind of melts on everything and it's got a nice strong taste in a good way. So the BLT omelet is obviously bacon, tomato, goat cheese. You could I think the lettuce is better shredded up and put on top if you want that. So it's delicious. Try that. We've also done cheeseburger omelets with, ground cheeseburger meat, or even, just put it in little chunks with pickles and what else have we added? Onion, tomato, things like that. Taco omelets are good. So any of your taco ingredients, just throw it inside or on top, add the avocado, some plain Greek yogurt, again, for some extra protein. Really, whatever you have, protein-wise, you could probably make a pretty decent omelet. In fact, we just made a venison roast this week we just put a beer and some banana peppers in the crock pot with the venison. And I'm actually wondering if that might pair well with some eggs. Okay, so you get the point here. One of my other favorite breakfast ideas that will make your house smell amazing when you wake up is to put steel-cut oats in your crock pot overnight. And I often see recipes with apples, but since we are in peach season this summer, I think you should add some peaches to your oatmeal. It's so good. You could always do berries, of course, some cinnamon, and you wake up and your house smells amazing. So the whole point of this podcast is to hopefully, again, release you from feeling like you have to eat these quote-unquote breakfast foods for breakfast. Ultimately, go find some healthy protein, add some fruit or veggies, and call it good. And just as a reminder, we have a free online community called Kingdom Fit Moms on Facebook. I would love for you to come be a part of it. So join us so that we can hear your ideas for unique breakfasts this week as well. All right, I will see you next time, Fit Moms. Remember to keep shedding the burden and shining your light.
Hey Fit Mom, if this episode blessed you today and you can think of somebody else who's struggling in her weight loss journey, would you consider sharing this week's episode with her to give her a sense of hope? And then while you're at it, hop on over to our free Facebook community, Kingdom Fit Moms, for daily encouragement and support. Let's go shed the weight to shine the light.